A father comes and snatches the basket of apples from his son's hands, throws it to the ground, and then takes money out of his son's pocket and leaves. The poor child starts picking up the apples again and putting them back into the basket. The child's mother is an army officer. When she returns home on leave, she becomes worried after seeing the condition of her house and says, "What has happened to my home?" When she sees her son picking apples from the ground and putting them into the basket, she asks, "What are you doing?" At first, the boy doesn't look up, but when he realizes it's his mother's voice, she calls him closer. The child runs and hugs his mother and asks, "Mom, when did you come?" The mother says, "How did you like my surprise?" The child replies, "You always go away for work and leave me alone." The mother comforts him, "Don't worry, I'm back now. We will live together." Then she asks, "Where is your father?" The boy is about to tell her when loud noises come from inside the room. In reality, the father is scolding his own mother and is about to slap her when the wife enters and says, "Stop." The mother-in-law says, "Thank God you came." The daughter-in-law hugs her and asks how she is. Then she notices marks on her face and asks what happened. The husband quickly lies, saying, "Mom fell from the stairs." The wife says she was worried and decides to take her to the hospital the next day. The next day, the child again sets up his apple basket by the roadside and starts selling apples. After a whole day of work, the father comes and demands all the money. The child refuses, but the father angrily threatens him. Out of fear, the child gives all his money. The father warns him not to tell anyone and leaves, while the child cries. The father returns home, lies on the bed, and ignores his mother when she asks to be taken to the doctor. He angrily tells her to stop bothering him. Later, when the child returns home, he finds his grandmother lying on the floor. He quickly calls his mother. The mother rushes in, sees her condition, and calls the doctor urgently, but sadly, the grandmother passes away. A few days later, the child secretly enters his father's room and takes a file from the drawer. It contains property papers that his grandmother had prepared before her death, stating that everything would belong to the child. The father wakes up and questions him, but the boy leaves and gives the file to his mother, telling her that his grandmother wanted everything to go to him and that his father is trying to take it. The father comes and demands the file, saying it contains important documents. The wife angrily replies, "You are shameless. Your mother died in pain, and you didn't care about her. Now you're after her wealth." The husband tries to defend himself, but the wife exposes him, saying he used to abuse his mother and forced their son to work. The father gets angry and demands the file again. Enraged, the wife punches him in the face. After that, the father leaves the house. The mother hugs her son and says, "You don't need to be afraid anymore. I have driven your cruel father away. No one will harm you now."